Jay, thank you so much for joining us on the show today.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
Now, you are the man behind this exciting new musical called 2050, which is multi-dimensional in many ways. It's improvisational, it's an electronic musical, and it's multi-sensorial. Dissect that for me.
So many key words there. The first word that you mentioned is multi-dimensional, which I think encapsulates the whole artistic aim of this project. 2050 is based in the future, 2050, and it's basically a musical that unravels or tells the story of love in our future, 2050, based on our present. There's sort of a leap of faith that has to occur during the course of you being immersed into this, into the play, for example, so that you have to use your imagination to figure out what's actually going to happen, which is why most of the costumes are in black and white, because nobody actually knows what people will be wearing in 2050, so you have to use your imagination to fill in the gaps.
Now tell me about the electronic aspect to this, because that's quite a unique term.
Right. So Comet 2050 is an electronic musical, which is a term I came up with to basically try to encapsulate all the aspects of the story and the performance. It's an immersive medium, which means the audience is brought to the story and asked to fill in and use your imagination to fill in the gaps in the story. Dance, there's music, right? There's narration, there's visuals, right? So it's basically like a mini Cirque du Soleil happening right in front of you, and you're part of it and you're driving it.
Now let's come back to your title here for a second, because we've addressed the 2050 element to it, but now Kama, it is a South Asian word. How is it relevant to your play?
Right, so Kama is basically the Sanskrit word for desire, the universal word for desire. The essence of our story, Kama 2050, is about love in 2050, right? A time where humans have, by living in our digital age, forgotten that root emotion, that root word. So I want to use that basic emotion in the title so that people would understand that what we're after here is not just one aspect of love, but something deeper, the inner connection, right? And people understand what that word actually means and where it comes from, will understand the context of how the story is told.
So where can the viewers actually be a part of this play and really experience it?
The full soundtrack, as for any musical, we have the soundtrack available on iTunes, and encourage everyone to go and download and digest it. When you come and experience it, everyone will have a different angle to the experience, and that's part of the beauty of this production.